Rajiv. Just come back to you in a bit. Kamdhenu Ispat is a stock we're focusing on this morning because that's trading brisk volumes. It's got off to a very good listing. 25 has gone to 35, and Satish Kumar Agarwal, chairman of that company, is with us right now. Morning, Mr. Agarwal. Congratulations. Good listing. Stocks up to 35, 36, but your shareholders would want to know what exactly you can do in revenues and profits once your expansion kicks in FY07. What can you deliver in terms of numbers?
First of all, I would like to thank you, the investors who have faith in our company. And now, in future, the company will be earning in multifold way. And the expectation of the investor, the company is going to fulfill. And the turnover in the coming year is going to be 3 times of the last fiscal year.
So you're talking about 400, 450 crores in turnover?
Yeah.
And what kind of profits? What kind of profits and earnings per share can you deliver on those kind of sales numbers, you think?
You see, the EPS in this fiscal year, we hope more than 7.
Right. Mr. Agarwal, morning. If you could walk us through sort of margins you have in this business as well and what realizations you enjoy?
Margins in this particular business, manufacturing business, is quite a thin margin we have. But once we are getting the volume turnover throughout the country, with the existing 23 steel units and 6 cement units, and hope the margins will be much comfortable as per the expectation of the company and the investor.
Could you line out these expansion plans for us as well, and how much will it be completed by the end of FY07, you think?
Right now we are in the mode to expand our stockyard module, and through these stockyards would be catering the supplies of all the kamdhenu products to all the consumers across the 22 states of our country. And through this network we would be able to turn over more than 440 crores this year.
Selling that kind of capacity or that kind of offtake would not be a problem, Mr. Agarwal, you think, given the kind of construction work which is happening? Who primarily would you be selling to?
All the major consumers throughout the country, like L&T, National Highway Authority of India, DMRC, all the ANSARs, TLF, and all the big players of the country are purchasing the kamdhenu products throughout the country.
And you think you can pass on some of the raw material hikes to these consumers, protecting your margins, or you see the margins getting squeezed because of raw material pressures?
We have a lot of schemes in our hand, and I think it would be not be right time right now to disclose all the schemes. And in future, you can expect better results from the company.
Any amalgamation plans for this company, Mr. Agarwal? We believe you have a holding in Kali Metals as well. Are you planning to bring them all under one fold?
No, the company is planning for equity participation in different franchisee units for better this understanding and a safer mode for future.
Who are your competitors in this business, Mr. Agarwal?
Yeah, I beg pardon?
Who are your competitors in this business?
Right now we have Tata Steel and Steel Authority across the country as our competitor.
And what do you hold in terms of market share domestically?
Domestically, right now we are having 10 to 15% in the branded goods.
How do you compete with these players? Because they have the benefit of actually producing the raw material as well. Can't they provide better prices to consumers? How do you compete with a Tisco or a SAIL, for example?
I would like to explain in brief that we have 22 units across the country, and we have a minimum transportation expenses through these franchise units, and all these states are catered to the units which is available there. And through this minimum transportation freight and minimum taxation burden, we are in a position to cater our consumers in a much better way than anyone.
Good luck to you, Mr. Agarwal. Thanks very much for joining in with all those.
Thank you all the investors. Okay. Thank you, investors. Okay.
I am not one of them, but I'm sure your investors would appreciate your listing. 36.30, that's where the stock is now on 25 rupees. That's a good percentage gain. Well, what?